Yo guys, what's going on? It's Nomos, and today we have a how to get your first win in Warzone video. Now this video is not going to be for players with an abundance of skill, but tailored more towards the players that just got the game and want to get their first win on the leaderboard. Now I'm going to be periodically explaining what I do in between clips, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's get right into the game. Alright, let's see. Now, alright. I've got a feeling circle is going to end right by quarry, so we are gonna drop right here, and then yeah, we're just gonna camp. We are just going to camp. All right. See, normally I'd run towards that, but in this case, I will not. I will not. Because I am going to camp. Alright, so right here is where I ended up getting a loadout that I was happy with. Now, preferably, I like to go either AR and RPG or SMG and RPG. Either or works perfectly fine. Now, what you're going to want to do is drop in an area of the circle towards the end of the map where the circle is connected to like that red line, and then I found that a lot of the time the circle will end up closing very close to you when you land there. So I went there, looted up, got what I needed, and then picked a spot to begin camping, which is what you guys will be seeing in the next few clips. This is the most boring game I've ever played. I'm debating if I make this how to get your first win in Warzone a series, because I had some cool ideas of how I could do that, but I don't know. I do not know. Oh, that's close.
See, I told you, circle's gonna be like closing pretty close to me. I'm gonna say it's gonna close right on quarry.
Okay, so right about here is when I began hearing footsteps, and you'll notice that I say I'm going to be watching the shadow of that door. And what I mean by that is I'm watching the underside of the door, because if somebody walks past the door, you can see the shadows of their feet moving. And that's always a telltale sign to know if somebody's coming in your building. So there's another tip for you guys, so that you don't get killed off a corner or something.
Just watching the shadow of that left door.
Now right here, you'll notice that I start hearing footsteps, and that's when I make it so that my gun is in between both doors, so it's easier for me to snap to either or without really any delay. So when you hear footsteps, make sure your gun is centered in between all access points, and that'll give you the best chance of killing whoever is trying to rush you.
I hear somebody.
Gas is closing in.
I hear somebody. Oh, they're right there. Get off.
Now you'll notice here that after I got the kill, I looted and gave it a little bit of a delay, and then I went to shut the door. When you shut the door, you're basically reestablishing position so that there will always be a key indicator as to if somebody is coming for you, that being the door opening. So after you get your kill, give it some time, shut the door, get back to your spot, and wait some more. Now in this instance, you'll notice that I gave it a little bit of time before I reestablished position, and that was because I saw shots coming in from outside. So that told me that there was one more person out there waiting for me. So I decided to see if he would push, and then I'd just get the jump on him, because I obviously would get first shots off. But that is not what happened. You guys will see how I ended up playing that in this clip. So let's get into it.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Come on, there's another kid out there. He just needs to push me. I'm panicking now. That's so funny.
Now right here is where I began to rotate, and normally this is not how I would like to rotate, but since I had to cross almost like an open field, I ended up taking the ATV in order to get to the next circle. But preferably what you would want to do is cut almost on like a 45-degree angle and ride the outside of the circle, and that would get it to where you were entering the next circle right when the gas was trailing you, making it so that only people from your left, back, and in front of you can get you, and people storm getting from your right. So it makes it a little easier just to know where everybody is on the map when you rotate that way, and you'll see I do that later on in the game.
I'd rather the Grau than the M13, that's for sure.
Gas is moving.
Now right here is where I began to rotate again, and this time I did implement more of my preferred rotation strategy, so you guys will get a visual example of that here.
Moving in. New safe zone located. Enemy UAV overhead. Loadout drop headed your way.
Now sadly, the next clip you guys are going to see is actually going to be what ended my game. Now this had nothing to do with the strategies I used, it was just a lack of focus. If I was a little more concentrated, maybe had recorded this video 2 hours earlier, because I recorded this in the middle of the night, then maybe I would have got him. But you guys will see exactly what happened in the next clip.
Oh my god.
25.
I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. It did take a lot of time and effort for me to get this one out, but don't forget to drop a follow on all my socials linked below, and comment down below, did this video help you get your first Warzone win? And I will see you guys in the next one.